Hail adventurers, welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am Dungeon Master Wyvern, returning back to my channel this morning with a brand new Let's Play. We are launching into the journey that is Avowed, and I couldn't be more excited to check out this game. I actually have something of a personal history with the development of Avowed. I can't say that I directly worked on it, but I certainly know some hardworking developers that did, and so I'm very pleased to see how Avowed has sort of surmounted the controversy that seemed to have dogged it towards the end of its development, and really hit the gaming community and showcased just the very best of Obsidian. I caught a stream from my brother Slandered Gaming yesterday. I was taking a look at the action, and I thought to myself, this is something that I don't want to miss. I'm looking forward to playing Kingdom Come Deliverance on my channel, both 1 and 2. But in terms of that sort of high fantasy experience, it does look like Avowed would probably be kind of more up my alley as a player and content creator. So I thought, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the spring and summer to work our way through Avowed, and then sometime towards the fall and winter we'll launch into Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. So that is the plans for the channel. You know, alongside, of course, my co-op adventuring party. And the Ultima Online guild, the Wyvern's Lair, we are going to be playing some more current titles like Avowed, and eventually Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So that's going to be something that, you know, hopefully people are going to be looking forward to. And I'm excited to get into this. Before we launch into our adventure this morning, I want to thank Izenbad, my great friend Izenbad, who I had a meeting with a little later this afternoon, my time. He was very understanding to give me the time that I needed to both do this and some other stuff that I need to attend to in my real life. So thank you, Izenbad, for your understanding. And I also, you know, I have invested into the premium edition for Avowed, which gives you 5 days of early access. I'm only going to be able to take advantage of 1 day. I will be traveling this weekend, so this is basically the only day that I have. So this is going to be one of those rare days where I do a double stream. So this is what we're looking at. So it's going to be Avowed this morning for a couple hours, maybe 3. And then later tonight I'll be getting together with the players from the Wyvern's Lair Guild on the new Legacy Shard of Ultima Online for adventures there. So it's going to be a pretty busy day here at the lair here. Before we launch into the action, let me go ahead and greet all the adventurers who we have here at the beginning of the journey. We got my great friend Flint Fireforge saying, as I rush home only to have this pushed out a half hour. Is Morn lazy on the wheel again? you know Fireforge, I do my best, but I'm always sort of chasing the clock. Fireforge says, insert Travolta looking around the room confused meme. I love that meme. Fireforge, here we go. Thank you for being here. Zelkova, LRU, Fireforge, and Zelkova. Supporters of the lair, patrons of the lair, thank you for your long-time support. Zelkova says, hey, look, it's me. It's the very least I could do, Zelkova, for the years of support you've given. You've given a lot to this channel, and this is a small way of thanking a long-time supporter like yourself, so I hope you enjoy that. We got John. Excellent. Looks like we're all here. And let me see if my my chat's working out. It doesn't seem to be... let me take a look at this. Let me figure out what's going on. Okay, it seems like we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. The chat should be showing here on Restream. Let me just give that a quick refresh. See what we got going. Okay, it should be working here. Could someone like type something through chat real quick? Let's see if we got it working properly. If not, then I'm just gonna go to YouTube here. Yeah, Fireforge wrote salute. And it's not coming through on Restream. Let me make sure that my settings are set up properly. Okay, it does look like things aren't... Okay, there we go. There we go. We did see that working over here on with Fireforge. For some reason, it's no longer going to the Great Hall, as I would expect. Technical difficulties. Let me just take a look at this. Discord. Connect to Discord. Good. That should be working. I don't know why it's not. Can you give me another quick test, Fireforge? Let's see if we wake up Restream here. I can also do a test on my end. Well, the restream bot might be experiencing some technical difficulties, but we're not gonna let that hold us up. We're just gonna go and launch right into it, and just to be sure that I'm not missing things. Okay, Fireforge, we're looking good there. Fireforge, are you on Twitch? Could you go and quickly do a quick test on Twitch to see if we got it working over there? Speaking of great people, look who shows up, Villainy Incarnate herself, our great friend Queen Tiamat, saying, "Sup, layer dwellers." Queen, are you on Twitch? If you are, would you mind giving us a quick little test there to see if we got it set up properly? Let's head over to Avowed. Let's head over to Avowed. Let's go ahead and launch Avowed. Should be working. Bloodsucker saying, "Get it done." Oh, awesome. Queen, could you go onto Twitch and check to see if you can put a message through my Twitch channel, just making sure that it's set up. For some reason, it's not going to Discord today. Let me check my OBS settings too. What do we got? Avowed should be working. Got it set up here. Let me go to specific window. Yeah, we know. I swear, can't be a wipe. There we go. Now we got it working. Excellent. Awesome. There we go. Fireforge and Queen. We are all set. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. The text is being fed through, and I am receiving here on Restream. So that's basically really the only thing that we needed to check and ensure. I do not know why the Restream bot is not serving up stuff here in the Great Hall. Let me just do one last little quick check here. Chat settings. Let's make sure. Let's see. Reply commands. Appearance, that's good. Bot, relay mode. Discord. Yeah, for some reason it's just it is just not working on Discord this morning. I don't know why. Fair enough. Not the end of the world. And let's double check to see if we're at least seeing. Yeah, good. So we are being fed by the Restream bot from Twitch to YouTube and vice versa. So we're all good there. We're ready. Welcome to Avowed, adventurers. Let's go ahead and start a new game. And thank you all for being here with me. I'm excited for this. I am. I'm excited to see this game. I'm also excited to see old friends of mine who just cannot stomach my Ultima Online content. You know, God bless you all. But I get it. So thank you for being here. Queen Tiamat says if I need to mod both games, I'm going to need a raise. Hey, Queen, you know, you rule this dungeon. So whatever you want, you get. All right, let's go for a start a new game.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, You were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Excellent. So here we go. We got a little bit of a preamble setting up the background of our character here. I've actually played Pillars of Eternity 1 in the past, so I'm familiar with much of the lore associated with this game, and certainly the story of Pillars of Eternity 1. I haven't had a chance to really dig into Pillars of Eternity 2. So, you know, in the far, far future, I may in fact go back and play through those games, but there's no current plans to do that on the channel now. And I certainly won't take the time to teach everyone about the lore of Ayora and Pillars of Eternity live on stream. We're going to go ahead and discover it as we play through. But as you heard, we came from humble beginnings. We caught the attention of the Emperor himself of the Adir Empire, and we've been appointed his envoy to the Living Lands to address a brewing crisis there, apparently. And as you can see here, we are godlike, and godlikes come with these unique features. What we're going to do is we're going to just skip out on the presets, which are of many. So this is the different sort of like presets you can choose to quickly just launch into the game with a look that you think kind of speaks to the character that you want to roleplay as in Avowed. But we're going to go ahead and I'm just clicking through it for the sake. I mean, some of these are just wild, the way the characters are set up, and very colorful and floral, as you can see. They almost remind you of these groats. They have hints of forest and coral, and very bright and on the sort of lighter tone of colors. Fireforge supports Queen's Rays. I saw John slip in here. Thank you, John, one of the knights from Ultima Online. Thank you for dropping by. Let's go ahead and start digging into character creation. So, you hail from the Adiran Empire, one of the world's major colonial powers. Adir is a nation forged by centuries of war between neighboring human and elven kingdoms, and formed by their eventual alliance. Your emperor chose you to journey to the Living Lands to investigate the Dream Scourge. I'm going to go ahead with this body type here. We go ahead and select our skin tone. Let's take a look. I actually kind of like the skin tone as is, so we're not going to go ahead and change that. We're going to keep the skin tone. We're going to move on to the next step in character creation. So we can go ahead and give ourselves a face. Let's see. It's kind of the default. You click through. That's a very funny expression. That is a funny expression. So these are, you know, face presets you can choose for your character here. Let's go ahead and choose this one. I like that. Just make sure. Okay, body type, gotcha. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss a step here. Is that the face that you want to go with? Maybe something closer to this. Let's take a look. I prefer this face, actually. All right, let's move on to godlike features. For hair, let's go ahead and just get rid of the hair right there. All right, you are a godlike, a rare individual born, blessed or cursed, with a connection to one of the gods. Godlike manifest their divine heritage in unique physical features and innate abilities that reflect their patron deity. Different cultures may view them with suspicion, reverence, or curiosity. Strangely enough, many of the godlike have disappeared from the world in recent years, but you have not. Stranger still, you have never learned which god touched your soul. Display godlike facial features in-game. You're toggling that as yes. NPCs will still react to your godlike features. And as you can see, these are the godlike features we could choose from. We also have godlike hair features to select from, but we're going to first of all focus on this. I'm just going to click through so everyone can quickly see what these things look like. You know what? Hold on one second. Just do a really quick check here. Yeah, I like that one. Let's stick with this one. So we're going to head back to godlike features and take a look at some of the options we have here. We have Feronial joining us here at the Wyvern's Lair. Also a fellow content creator active on Twitch saying, "Sweet, I didn't miss much. Welcome, Feronial, to the adventure." All right. Pretty zany stuff, as you can see. There's that mushroom growth, that fungal mushroom growth that I believe my brother Slandered went with. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pick this, I think. So wings on either side of my character's face. And then we're going to go ahead and pick these this sort of growth. You could also choose not to have it, I guess. Click no. Gotcha. So you have an option of choosing to use this or not. Let's take a look at what our options are real quick. That gets covered up. We toggle this off. That's that. Very beautiful. Interesting choices the developers made for godlike features, and obviously, most godlikes in the world of Eora, they have features that sort of call back to their deities, and these are godlike features that we haven't seen before in either of the previous Pillars of Eternity games. So that is a mystery that the developers set up for players who are familiar with the lore right away. But let's go back to kind of deciding what our character looks like. I do like that. That also looks pretty cool, honestly. Face preset, let's just do a quick check. Some of these are quite funny. Yeah, let's go with that. Godlike features. Queen Team Matt says, finished writing the writing portion of my presentation. Hey, congrats, Queen. What presentation are you working on at the moment? Feronial, how are you? Fireforge, what are you up to? And who else do we have lurking there in the background right now as we begin exploring Avowed? Don't be shy. All right, let's move on to hair. And probably want... Let's see. Huh. Maybe not that. We are a warrior, so I like the idea of having sort of a martial look to my character here. Let's see, what are our choices? We got those corn rolls. We even got a mohawk. What's this? High and tight. I think a warrior would have a haircut like that. What do you guys think? What do you think, adventurers? This is sort of a liability in battle, that little top knot, I feel like that's just a little bit too much. Wouldn't meet the code for the Adirian military, but this could potentially, I think. Also got that mohawk too. Kind of aggressive. Yeah, let's go with the mohawk. Why not? Let's have some fun with this. Hair root color. Hair highlight color. Let's go with black and black. Yeah, I like that better. Fireforge says, enjoying my afternoon off watching my guy, Fireforge. I can't tell you what a difference it makes if I play any other game here besides Ultima Online. You wound me, my friend. You wound me. But I'm glad this is palatable for you. Fireforge says, you'll have a helmet on anyways. That's true. That is true. I will have a helmet on. I like that. I do like that. That also looks pretty badass in my opinion. Choices. Indecision adventures. This is what we're constantly faced with here. Yeah, I like the idea of myself as a head breaker. Let's go with this. Facial hair. Would have some facial hair, I think. I think that looks pretty good. Lots of great choices here. Here's Fireforge. That's a good Fireforge for you. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. Queen T-Man says, analysis on a thesis. I'm doing like a prep course for writing my own thesis eventually. Gotcha, Queen. Glad your studies are going well. Fireforge says, my free afternoons on Friday give me a chance to do things like this. Work is killing me, my man. Hey, welcome to the Lair Kickback. Relax, Fireforge. You're amongst friends. It's always good to have a long-time friend like you to keep good old DM Dinosaur company when we play great games like Avowed. I've missed you, man. I've tried to twist your arm in joining me in Ultima Online, and I will continue to do so. I promise you. You're not off the hook. You're not off the hook. We're going to go with this. I like this. That looks good. I'm going to do this. Let's see. Hair root color, we're going to do black. Hair highlight, can we do gray? I like the idea of my character being kind of like an older... Ooh, that's a little bit... Let's see. Can I do this and then black? And what does that look like? No bueno. So we'll do that and do this. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of my character kind of being in their mid-40s as I am IRL. We got the Mech Warrior Commander Extraordinaire Drake 67, aka Bloodsucker, saying, I guess Mech Warrior content doesn't count? Oh, it counts, my friend. It counts. All right. I think we're happy with this, so let's move on to the rest of our character here. Eye size, eye position, eye angle. We're going to go ahead and give ourselves light brown eyes. Like that. That looks good. Pretty happy with everything else that we have here. I'm not going to actually touch too much in the way of my character. I'm kind of happy with what we got. Let me just check to see if we can get the eyebrow color kind of the way we want it. That looks good. Let's see. Eyes, brows, nose. Very, as you can see, as I'm going through these settings, you can see that the character customization, as far as your facial features are concerned, is very intricate. So you can really, go wild here and kind of create exactly the kind of character that you might be looking for. But we're just going to leave that alone for now. And now we get a chance to work on our complexion. I'm having a hard time to make out this. So these are like freckles on your character's face, a mountain spread. We're just going to go and choose a little bit, I guess, a little bit of dusting on our character. That looks good. Lips. This is another thing that I really have a hard time understanding what this does. Oh, gotcha. It gives it like a little shade. So, for example, the amount is 60%. So let's just we can kind of just exaggerate it if we want. Lip color. If we were to turn it off, it would be kind of like this. You can do little designs, I guess. I'm really wary to touch any of this because I don't want to apply like we're gonna go and not use any lip color on ourselves, but we are going to give ourselves facial scars. I do like the idea of that. So let's go ahead and give us some gnarly scars here. We can also give these scars a color to make them better stand out. So we can give them white. Actually, that actually helps it really pop out, doesn't it? That looks good. I like the idea of my character having received some damage in battle. I'm envisioning sort of a warrior here. Eyeliner. This could be fun. Let's see. What's sort of like a cool eyeliner for our character here? Oh, that's funny. That is funny looking. Yeah, it kind of gets a little obscured by the stuff that I have there. That looks good, actually. That looks kind of cool. So let's take a look at the preset colors. We're gonna use black, and what else can we choose? These are eye color too. Black and red. How about if we choose a red color here? Ooh, I don't know about that. I think we're gonna stick with black. And then over here, we're gonna choose like a red color. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we got, what does this do? I have no idea. So that does that little bit over here. You can have that black, and then eye color 3. I can't even see what that does really. Maybe there is no functionality to eye color 3. That could look good though. That could look good. Let's see. That does that. Black does nothing. It's unfortunate that you can't quite make out what these things do. So we got that. Again, I can't quite see about deepening the red hue here. Adjust the brightness. Oh, I see. Got you. Can make that black, and then I can't really see what that does. Let's go back to preset 1. Saturation, brightness. That looks cool. Bro, you'll say, spend an hour adjusting sliders, then turn your character to the side and you look like a monster. Or worse, when the in-game lighting ruins it. I appreciate that. Yeah, true. True that. But I think that looks kind of badass. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks dangerous. Makeup. Again, this does not seem to do anything. I don't see what this does, so maybe there's no functionality to it. Eyeliner color 2 does something. Huh. Disappears the makeup there. There we go. That looks good. I'm happy with that. Okay. Now that we got through working on an appearance, we can now select our background. And we have Arcane Scholar, Court Augur, Noble Scion, Vanguard Scout, and War Hero. Now, for the sake of getting through the stream in a timely fashion, we're going to go ahead and skip reading through all of these backgrounds. We're just going to go with War Hero, because that's the one that I know that I want. Your background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. You distinguish yourself on the field of battle fighting a violent Skayanite uprising, and the Emperor honored you with a place among the elite tall grass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial prowess. That sounds like the character that we'd be rocking with. Just doing a quick look here. Yeah, let me go ahead here. You know what? I'm really frustrated with this, with what's going on here. I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at Discord and figure out what the F is going on here. Okay, we're going to just go ahead, delete that. We're going to connect Discord and do this real quick. I don't know what's going on with Discord, but we are definitely going to make sure that all this is working as it should. There we go. All right, let's take a look at Discord. Restream bot, wake up, and we're going to make it a golem the layer. Could we get a quick test, adventurers, and see if the Restream bot is now functioning as it should be? Little rascal. Let's see if we can do a quick test here, make sure it's working as intended. All right, so we're going to go with War Hero, and we're good with our appearance here. Like that, we're going to move on to the next step, which is our attribute points. We have Might, Constitution, Dexterity, Perception, Intellect, and Resolve. All right, we're getting some tests. There we go. Now it's working. I don't know what the heck was going on there. So let's head back to Avowed. All right, so we're here at the stage of assigning our attributes, and now your character background gives you initial attribute setup, a recommended attribute setup, kind of along the lines of what your background suggests would be your attributes. So we have 3 points in Might, 2 in Constitution, 1 in Dex, 1 in Perception, 0 in Intellect. So we're not exactly the most thinking of types around, and we have 3 points in Resolve. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So Might. We're going to look at our key attributes here. A character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. So that's one of the cool things about the Pillars of Eternity game system, is that Might is not exactly correlated to just raw physical strength. It just reflects it could mean your pure spiritual strength. It could mean your magical strength. It's just a general suggestion of the power of your character, not tied necessarily to a physical attribute. Increases your damage from all sources, also increases your carrying capacity, which is the amount of weapons and armor you can carry before becoming encumbered. Great all-around choice for dealing more damage. Constitution. The combination of the character's overall health and endurance increases your maximum health and your resistance to the poisoned and bleeding statuses. Improves survivability for players who like to be in the fray. And then finally over here we have Resolve. The character's internal drive and determination and fearlessness increases your maximum stamina and the frequency and efficiency of Second Wind. When taking lethal damage, you will fight off death more frequently and jump back in with more health. Good for warriors who need to swing heavy weapons and survive big hits. There we go. We're going to head back over to Restream. Zelkova LRU says, okay, all caught up and had to run and restart a server, but back now. So I actually have been spoiled free from this title, so we'll definitely be watching this playthrough. Awesome, Zelkova. Glad you're going to be joining us for the journey. We got our emissary, our good friend Poison Ivy, saying we have reached Vank level. Thank you to all those that contributed to the Kongi. Vanquishing. Wow, so basically what Poison Ivy is saying is that on the new Legacy Shard, we have reached, I think, the final level of artifact quality for the Shard in terms of the season, so that's a huge achievement. Congrats, Poison Ivy, to you and all the other crafters who put in the time to make that happen. All right, so we've gone through... Sorry, let me go ahead and read Resolve. I think I got a little distracted there. The character's internal drive, determination, and fearlessness increases your maximum stamina and the frequency and efficiency of Second Wind. When taking lethal damage, you will fight off death more frequently and jump back in with more health. Good for warriors who need to swing heavy weapons and survive big hits. So that's going to be important for us, our resolve here. Let's go ahead and take away 1 point in perception. We're not going to be the most perceptive of characters. So we're going to put that in Constitution. So three points, 3 attribute points is the cap at character creation. You can't actually invest more than that in your attributes here. So we have 3 might, 3 Constitution, and 3 resolve. Sort of get us towards the two-handed melee character that I usually like to play in these games. And I think that looks good. So let's go over here. And now we got to choose a voice.
Worth and Roth.
Silmes Mitu.
Worth and Roth. Luthen.
Luthen.
Lavaru Bion Sik.
Silmes Mitu.
Lavaru Bion Sik.
Silmes Mitu.
We're going to go with that voice, I guess. Game difficulty will be normal. The normal difficulty requires strategy and efficiency, but forgives a few mistakes in combat. That sounds like us. We're going to go with voice 3. Identifier will be he. Display identifier in character sheet. Sure. Display godlike hair features in game. Oh, got you. Yeah. You don't have godlike hair features. We can still choose to have them. Yeah, okay, let's quickly look at this. You know what, we're gonna go with that. We are gonna go with that. I know we spent a long time with our hair, but I think at the end of the day that kind of looks cool. I kind of want to just get that whole godlike vibe going with my character, so that's what we'll do. There we go. And now we can adjust our name, enter your name, the maximum length of 16 characters. We're going to call ourselves Wyvern. Confirm. Are you guys ready? Let's take our first steps into the adventure that is Avowed. Confirm character design and start game? Heck yes. The Living Land, Spring 2831.
What do you know of the Living Lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the Living Lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
6 weeks later, off the coast of the Living Lands. Waidwin. Waidwin was a Redsarian farmer who caused the Saints' War, according to stories and myths. Aothis.
Envoy, over here.
Right, new quest acquired on Strange Shores. Talk to the survivor to disable tutorial pop-ups like this. Open the pause menu and go to settings, game tutorials. A couple of things, adventures. One, just the mood setting. Both with, you know, the preamble that sort of sets up the background of your character, and then of course the catalyst that kicks off the adventure. You taking this journey from the Adir Empire on the behest of the Emperor, and then being shipwrecked on the way along your journey. All of it, the flavor of it is just mwah. I just love it. I love it. I'm excited to play this game. I was watching Slander Gaming. He uploaded a video this morning and was talking about how fun it feels to play this game, and I'm really catching that vibe within the first few minutes here. So I'm really like, I'm happy. I'm happy to be here, happy to be with you all, and I'm also especially thankful for my good friend Drake of the Wyverns there, Isn't Bad, for showing up here, saying, "Dead game, your mic is quiet compared to the in-game sounds, I'd say." All right, we can take a look at that. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. Let's do that before we go mucking around here, and I'll go into my OBS. Izan, I'm so thankful to you, especially because you gave me a little bit of a hall pass here. I'm taking a look at the mic. I'm going to go ahead and give it a slight tweak here, because the way it looks within the interface, it should be okay. We're going to go ahead and bump up the dB a little bit. Test 1, test 2. That should hopefully be better. So yeah, I'm very thankful to Isn't Bad for giving me a bit of a hall pass today. We actually did have a meeting where we're collaborating on something very exciting that I can't really quite share publicly yet. And we were going to have a meeting to continue the work there. But I wanted to get to this. I paid for the premium edition, which gives me that 5-day early access, and I just wanted to catch some of it before I go on a long weekend with Maleficent. So thank you, Izan, for your understanding. We got the whole crew here. Queen Tiamat, Flint Fireforge, Isn't Bad, Zelkova, Poison Ivy lurking there in the background. Verona says, why do video game vehicles always be crashing in the opening, right? You know, I'd never insure a video game vehicle, Veronial. That's just a losing cause. So let's go ahead and see if we can enter into our journal here. We can. Journal, quests. The quest tab of the journal displays every quest you've acquired, grouped by region. Main story quests will always be at the top, followed by side quests, companion quests, bounties, and treasure maps. This icon, the skull icon, next to a quest indicates that it will be of a higher challenge based on your currently equipped gear. So basically difficulty is keyed off your gear. Press F to toggle complete quests. Okay, gotcha. Alright, on Strange Shores. You find yourself shipwrecked on an island off the coast of the Living Lands. Investigate your surroundings and find a way to reach the port of Dawnshore. Talk to the survivor. Talk to the other survivor of the shipwreck. And as you will realize, if those of you who are new here, I'm all about just drinking in the journey. And from the little that I've seen of the game in terms of the art style and aesthetic, it actually kind of calls back to what I've seen of Deadfire, Pillars of Eternity 2. I feel like it's a continuation of the vibrancy of that art style that the developers established with Deadfire. So in a way, it's actually kind of chasing where the series is going in terms of art style. Sure, it was a departure from Pillars of Eternity 1. It is a departure from Pillars of Eternity 1, but so is Deadfire. Let's talk to Garrick. Isn't that says definitely needs the in-game sounds lowering a little. Okay, all right. So I see that. Let's go into settings. This is actually a problem that we had. Gonna go ahead and apply these changes. How about now, Izan? How's that sounding now? Is it still kind of overbearing? And while we're here, let me go ahead and adjust my my OBS once again. Go ahead, because I know I'm pretty loud on the mic. Like when I play it back, I do come across as a little loud. So we're gonna go here. All right. Yeah, how does this sound? How are we in terms of game sound and mic volume? Zimbad says no worries, mate. Pretty much the same volume-wise. Okay, so I've kicked down the overall volume of the game as much as I possibly could. All right, let's go ahead and headphone warning. What are you talking about? Oh, Fireforge's got super darn loud there for a sec, man. Yeah, I was over on the OBS settings, Fireforge. Hopefully it should be good now. How does everything sound right now, Fireforge? Are we back on an even keel between game volume and the mic? I'll wait for you. Gosh, I can't thank you guys enough for being here, because I wouldn't be able to figure out this on my... Oh, Fireforge says no mine. Alright, let's talk to Garrick.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
So now we have a couple of dialogue choices, and you can see our attributes both provide us unique dialogue options and may lock us out depending upon how our attribute points have been allocated in our character. So we have an option between Constitution and Dexterity, and you can see that there's like a threshold that we need to sort of be able to select those options. So we need at least 2 points in Constitution for that one, 1 point in Dexterity, and we also have Perception and Intellect options, which you don't have the attribute points for. So we're going to go ahead and choose the Constitution option. It'll take more than a shipwreck to kill me.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Yeah, Fireforge says, look at this blue weirdo. That's an Orlan, Fireforge, if you're familiar with Pillars of Eternity lore. Zelkova says, yeah, we're good now. Excellent, good. And Izan's also confirming that we're kind of better balanced now. I'm going to say... The ship's in splinters. What happened?
We dashed on the rocks. The waves took care of the rest. You'd be in the drink now if I hadn't gone back for you.
Constitution 3-2. I recall flashes, explosions, men screaming. It was real.
Aye. It was... Well, it's over now. We're lucky we landed here. Fort Northreach, off the Living Lands. I've been here before. It's an Adiran outpost. But...
Fireboard says, I love this world. I really hope this game isn't weak. I'm glad to hear that you're a fan of the series as I am, Fireforge. I'm going to say... I thought we were bound for the Living Lands itself.
we were. We are. As soon as we can find ourselves a boat. But we may have bigger things to worry about first. I saw Flash's envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from Fort Northreach. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
War hero. Unless the fort's fallen into enemy hands.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
I'm going to say... then we have to get to the mainland.
Couldn't agree more. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
But if I press F, it actually brings up a menu like this where we can get a little bit more information about some of the things that the character is talking about. So let's go ahead and do that. Envoy. You're the envoy, an official representative of the Ada Empire, sent on behalf of the Emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge and maintain order in the Living Lands. The Living Lands are a vast island home to wild ecosystems and undiscovered mysteries. Settlers from across Eora come in search of fortune, adventure, and prosperity. Global powers view the Living Lands as the gateway to the East, a ripe prospect for future expansion. The Adirian Empire, your homeland, is a nation to the west steeped in ancient traditions and laws. Several Adirian emperors have tried and failed to grow their power and influence through colonization. Time will tell if the empire expands or retracts, thrives or dies. Paradis is a city on the coast of Dawnshore and the de facto capital of the Living Lands. The city is governed by the Calgiver, a custodian who keeps the peace through cunning rather than bureaucracy. Cool. We can hide that now and go back to our choices. Zan says, I think you overgelled your hair, Wyvern. I was in a rush. Alright. I'm going to say might. There's not a blackguard in Eora who can stand in our way.
Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that spear. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Find a weapon. Press F to pick up a weapon. Open your inventory with Tab to equip items. So let's go ahead and pick up the spear here. There we go. Common spear, one-handed melee, common quality, plus 0.3, and it's worth 30 coin. Has an encumbrance of 5, we'll pick that up. We got some XP for that. Let's go ahead and add that spear to our inventory. You have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped by pressing left alt. Press mouse button left or mouse button right to equip a selected weapon in the main hand or offhand of your active loadout. Armor and clothing can be equipped by pressing the left mouse button and hidden or transmogrified by pressing the right mouse button. All armor grants damage reduction, which negates a percentage of incoming damage, and additional reduction, which subtracts a raw number from incoming damage. That's one of the unique aspects of the Pillars game system rules here, which they've obviously carried forward into Avowed. Each piece of clothing provides a distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. You can equip up to 1 trinket or amulet and up to 2 rings at any given time. Okay, here we go. There's our spear. In the right hands, even the most inelegant boar hunting spears can turn the tide of battle, maintaining distance from one's opponent and controlling the tempo of a fight. In the wrong hands, a spear makes for a serviceable fire poker. Has a physical damage of 16, we get a bonus of plus 7, stun of 12, stamina cost of 13 plus 5, and a critical chance of 6%, minus 3% because of our, obviously, our perception. Upgrade requirements include iron chunks and Paradisian ladder. So let's go ahead and equip that, and we're looking good.
You look like a damn hand with that.
Alright, press left mouse button to perform a basic attack using your primary weapon. Basic attacks consume stamina. Alright, there we go. We got a health potion, which is worth 15. Spears thrust with average speed, delivering moderate damage and stun at a long melee range. However, they have low block efficiency, incurring a moderately high stamina cost when blocking. Hold right mouse button to block attacks. Blocking is only possible when your offhand is empty or is holding a shield. Alright, so let's go ahead and to dodge, press spacebar while moving A or D. There we go. Oops. There we go. Got our movement down. Let's go ahead and pick up this health potion and consumable.
At least some supply survived, for all the good it does.
Alright.
I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Your health is low. Drink a health potion by pressing, I believe it was E, and then we get to our action radial. Pauses time, allows you to cast abilities, ingest potions and consumables, and equip throwables. Elements of the action radio can also be bound to quick slots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotcha. So let's go ahead and click here. And there we go, our healing potion. We can go ahead and just go ahead and drink it. Boom. We're looking a lot better. Now we have to reach the outpost. Before we do that, this is a game that rewards a certain amount of exploration. So let's go ahead and see what exactly we can find here before we make our way over. Go ahead and drop save before I do anything daft. Go. All right. Let's see. I suspect that it's not going to allow us to swim past these
Going
rocks.
for a swim after all that.
Press spacebar to ascend and press left control to descend while swimming. While underwater, keep an eye on the breath meter at the top of the screen. So let's see. What was it? Left control. There we go. As you can see, we got our breath meter going there. I'm just check to see if there's anything hidden in the water here that we may want to take with us. And again, this game is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go ahead and open this lockbox. And we're going to go ahead and take the agate and come up for some air before we take some damage here. But that was worth the trip, I'd say. We got just the first little taste of how this game rewards exploration. Just look how gorgeous this underwater environment looks. Right. You can run with shift. There's the corpse. Corpses strewed across the beach of our fellow sailors. I think we did check to see what was here, didn't we? I may have missed a tutorial. Some more bodies floating in the water. Bones of some mammoth creature. Glad we didn't run into this thing. I'm glad it wasn't alive when we got shipwrecked. Let's come up for some water. Almost drowned. You can, in fact, do a fast swim too. It's good to know. All right, let's check the edges of the environment here. What does everyone think so far of what we've seen of the game? Initial thoughts from the adventurers. Curious as to what you guys think we're seeing so far, experiencing together. Oh, interesting. What do we got? This a makeshift grave. We can interact with this. The words etched into the wood read, "Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nemnock to the end." Oh. Oh. Let's go ahead and interact with this. Sorry. Makeshift grave. The words etched into the wood read, "Here lies Emmeline, a man-at-arms, the bravest of us." Okay. And there we got a potion, which this unfortunate soul won't need.
Well, I don't suppose they were using that either.
That's right, they were not. So we're going to take that. It's going to be more useful to us. Corpse pile. Fire 46 looks really pretty. Want to see combat yet? Fair enough. Fair enough. More of our unfortunate folks here. We got a Nadirian sailor who has 6 silver fenning on them. Miscellaneous. We'll take that happily. And we have this. I guess it indicates that we can break it. Yes, we can. We got copper skit there. More coin for our troubles. Not bad. So we got another healing potion out of that bit of exploration. Again, we're just going to go ahead and see what else we have here. More copper skit. Just one coin. But you know, at this stage of the game, every copper counts, right, adventurers? Queen says, just heard that Alan Wake 2 has sold more than 2 million copies worldwide. That's good news for those developers, Queen. Press, oops. Press something and break something. That's basically what the tutorial was probably telling us before it went by there. Anyway, we took care of that barrier. And let's go ahead and see what we can see. Okay, we can't actually climb up this tree trunk. Oops, a days. I gotta get used to the dodge button here, the dodge mechanics. Okay, I don't think we can ascend to the top of that. That's as far as we can go. Press while facing a nearby surface to climb onto it. Okay. So that's a good note. But what about descending? Here, let me go ahead and demonstrate climbing for us. Oh, what? Okay. Guess we can go ahead and... Alright, it's giving that tutorial option to us again. And I guess what we're going to do is we're going to jump up here. Jump up here. And then we're going to parkour. That's a big part of the game. Climbing over surfaces to find secrets. And there's our man Garrett. Press left control to crouch. Done. And there we have a view of the shore upon which we were shipwrecked. We got a ruined castle in the distance. Obviously seen better days. And as Fireford said, absolutely gorgeous. I like that. The clouds in the distance with the storm front being hinted at. Waterfall. Press spacebar to jump. We have something we can pick up here. Kraken Horn, 15 health regeneration and 15 essence regeneration. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. Wonder what else we can find possibly hidden in this waterfall. Is there anything we can climb up? It was worth a thought. Worth the impulse. Usually that's a trope. Behind every waterfall it's a treasure chest. A pot of gold. Queen Tiamat says very proud of the team at Remedy indeed. Yeah, great team of developers there, Queen Tiamat. Queen Tiamat knows what's up. She knows a good developer when she sees it. These things are very cute. I want one. Right.
No, the fort's lit their distress beacon. We've got to hurry.
Garrick, hold your horses. I'm not even with you. The compass in the upper left corner of the screen will display quest objective markers, nearby enemies, consumables, and other helpful information. Oh, that is good. Good to know. Now, obviously, we got some stuff here.
We've got to tell the ambassador about this.
And there we go. That's the distress beacon. And below here, we have our first enemies, I believe. Let's do a quick check.
Zara,
And then get the killing.
haven't the troops been doing patrols?
Oh no. There we go. Took a little bit of damage. Obviously, I'm going to have to get a little better at combat.
Eyes sharp.
Alright, let's take some of these Skaneborn. Let's take a look around. And actually, let's go ahead and see about our consumables. Kraken Horn, and we got, what else do we have? What's this? Oh, we can choose? Alright, we're going to choose, I guess. There we go. We've eaten the Kraken Horn and regained some health. And some essence. Let's go ahead and consume a little bit more. We might as well. I'm not going to make the same mistake of just hoarding things needlessly. You know, when we find something good, we're going to go ahead and eat it. We got a little something here we can take a look at potentially. Heal. What's this? Can I climb up it? Got some hands. Come on. Just out of reach. Nope. Okay. Maybe we can't actually climb up there? Let's see. Can we climb back up? Would be nice if we could get an indicator telling us if a surface is climbable or not. That would be a nice little quality of life feature. Got Zarif markings across this wall here. Some environment art telling us what we could expect to encounter. Zorup's a kobold-like, lizard-like creature that inhabits the world of Aora.
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
Coronel says, oh, the healing from the items looked like it wasn't instant. Queen says, he's got to support my fellow countrymen when they do well in the games industry. I didn't realize that Remedy was based in Finland, Queen. Otherwise known as the Abyss. But yeah, obviously Remedy a big part of, you know, to be proud of if you're Finnish.
Tripwire.
Got tripwire here. Read more in journal tab. Okay. Jeez. Journals tutorials. The tutorials tab of the journal contains all unlocked tutorials. Refer to it when you're unsure of how something works or are in need of a refresher. Tripwires. Tripwires can be disarmed by interacting F with the ends of their wire. So let's look for the end of that wire. There we go.
Good hands.
Got that done. Got another tripwire here, I believe. Nope, that's been taken care of. Make sure it has. Okay. Got a second tripwire here.
How many of these damn things are there?
Actually, let's go back and just make sure we didn't forget anything here. So getting an indicator that there is something this a ways. Can't quite reach it. Maybe it's on the other side. Alright, let's hop back. Oh, there's our ship. You can see the remains of the ship we sailed from Edir with, broken across the rocks in the beach where we first ended up. Alright, let's keep on moving. And there's the beacon. Our little companion who's following us, it seems. And there we go.
Good. Those should rally us.
Derek's saying these are spring berries. Obviously, if you played the first game, spring berries were what our protagonist was sent out to find. Pierce poisons and bleed accumulation. So we're going to go ahead and take that. We climb. We cannot. So that's basically the end of that. Can go up this ramp. I don't believe we can climb any further, so we're going to leave that alone for the time being. We can go up this ladder. Green Team Matt says, yep, they are Finnish. Nothing else you can tell by Sam's accent. I should take a closer look at Alan Wake, Queen. I've heard nothing but good things about that game. Clearly, so has many other people. If it's sold 2 million copies worldwide. Taking a quick look here. Doesn't look like there's anything we can find, so let's go ahead and step through this opening in the castle ruins. Again, it's not clear to me
It's a bloodbath.
how
They've
falling
torn the place apart from the inside.
they have.
Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
Garrick's freaking out, as he should. You see a whole bunch of bloody corpses. Yeah, something terrible happened here. Let's talk to...
I've got your back.
Thanks, Garrett. We have a readable here. Chirurgeon's notes. Godang 3. Lowell visited for 3rd time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on him. Asks for an unguent that will repel them. Have inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites. Abrasions and scratching getting worse. Kjonsdag, I don't know how to pronounce that. 4. Civilian brought in by Emmerich and Gladenfall found her unconscious near empty bottle of sleeping draught. Administered emetic. Once she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Meckwinsdang 5. Veteran showing signs of malnourishment, refuses food, claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my lancelet at night. So unlocks the door. Fort North Reach storage key. So we need that to get through that door. Let's continue to take a look at what we have here. More broken bodies from whatever prompted this battle. Got a banner there. Lots of destroyed furniture. It's a mess, as Garrick said. Alright, we reached the outpost. There's...
remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
We too just experienced some sort of a moment.
Hope we're going the right way.
You can interact with this Adrian
What's
soldier.
that on their face? There's an ill wind on this island.
And there we can see similar godlike markings to myself, actually, on the corpse of that soldier. And there is the iconic Adra pillars that is such a constant in the lore and IP of the series. So we're going around, continue to explore more of this. We can actually break this. So let's go ahead and do
These
so.
used to be nice quarters.
It used to be. We have an apple. We're going to go ahead and take that. We got a Stedman's log, first entry. 8 mid-spring. It's over for Farron. They caught him, tried to stow away in Dawnshore, poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Winterbrand heard about it. Winterbrand, sorry. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Sibyllin is in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Elfhart heard her muttering, "The bond is shorn," last night. Should keep an eye on her. Gods, to think I asked for this post. I should have been hunting on the estate in Ir Glanfath. More fool me for trying to make something of myself. My ambition, the downfall of many a man. Stedman's log, second entry. 12 mid-spring. Frigate arrived from High Crown. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd stock and send it on to Paradis, but the manifestes were to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air at mess. Everyone eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope, until told otherwise, it comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. Isambad says off the food. Might catch up with you later. Have a good one. Isambad, my great friend. Thanks for dropping by, and I hope you curious to hear your thoughts about Avowed and whether you're gonna dive into this adventure yourself. I know you're enjoying the best of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Queen T-Matt says AFK for a moment. Sounds good. Queen also saying see ya, Lizzie. Izzy. We got some stew here. That's actually looks like a powerful regeneration item. We're going to take that. Probably are going to need it, considering we're going to be trash-tastic in combat for a while, if not longer. There's the cannons that we were reading about. And the Adra pillar. We cannot interact with this Adra pillar, but really cool part of the game, these Adra pillars. Got a shield, common round shield. Worth 30 coin, weighs 6.5. Pick that up. Shields have a very high block efficiency, meaning they can block with very low stamina cost. They can only be equipped in your offhand. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that set up. There we go. Got it equipped in our offhand. We can also take the Fort Northreach storage key. We can actually use that back here. If I recall, I saw something where we could use that. There we go. That worked. And does it actually lead to anything good for ourselves? It does. A chest. Common breastplate. We're going to go ahead and definitely take that. Your armor type, light, medium, or heavy, affects the intensity and recovery time of your reactions to enemy attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. We're definitely going to go ahead and equip that. So we can see here, common breastplate. So, common adherent armor, damage reduction 2%, additional damage reduction 2, maximum stamina is minus 20, maximum essence minus 10. And it reads, defensive garb, providing well-rounded protection and clear allegiance to the Emperor. And under breastplate we have, oops, Breastplate offers modest protection to the heart and vital organs without restricting movement. Stop ribs can deflect arrows or sword points away from the wearer's neck. But otherwise, the armor is rustic and unadorned. It has the following: 80% damage reduction, additional damage reduction of 3, minus 35 maximum stamina, minus 30 maximum essence. Again, so if you're a spellcaster, you're not going to want to wear this heavy armor. Upgrade requirements: pelt and paradisian ladder. Breakdown, and it breaks down into pelt. So we're going to go ahead and wear that. Our character. And we're actually going to go ahead and enter into third-person view, so we have just a little better visibility over the battlefield. On. There we go. Resume game. There we go. So this is hopefully going to allow us to see the battlefield a little bit better. Do we like it? Actually, no, I'm good with first person. Took a look at that. It's just a little bit more immersive in first person. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and save game. And let's push on. Already read the Churgan's notes. Got a deer and soldier here.
Hard to even see who they were.
Go ahead and take a look at Twitch and see what's going on there. We are live on Twitch. Yep, good. Good. Just wanted to make sure that we're looking good on Twitch. Let's continue to push on here. So, we're headed this way. Convenient quest objective marker so you're not too lost while you're wandering. Mad Soldier's Ramblings. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out! Tear them out! Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
Indeed. Alright. Another cannon. Another view of the bay.
God, is this what they were like? I shall.
There we go.
Now you've done it.
Briefly hold and release perform power attack. Power attacks deal higher damage and break enemy blocks.
Hit it with everything you've got.
Taking out like a pro. Get some cabbage. Oh, hey! Didn't realize you were... Okay, stamina. Gotta watch my stamina. Oh, hey! Man, it's busy here. Done. And done.
I thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
That went pretty smoothly, actually. Okay. Let's take a look around. We got some Settler's Arrow. Pick that up. We got something up here, possibly. Actually, down here's more spring berries. We got that way to go and this way to go. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this cavern. We got a health potion. Pick that up. Again, I like how this game rewards you, encourages you to go off the beaten path at times. And I don't think we can climb this rock wall, so we'll leave that alone. Drop save. That was well fought. And let's go ahead and open the door.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Certain barriers can be burned with fire damage. Some spells, abilities, unique weapons, and naturally occurring Magran's Fury produce fire damage. Okay. Obviously, we don't know how to reach that Magran's Fury way up there, so let's go ahead and open the door.
Someone there. Over here. Help! I'm locked in.
Alora. Before we go help Alora, let's go take a look-see-loo around this area. This door's barred. Open this up. We got someone in there. Can't seem to open this door that has been torn ajar. Fort Northreach jail key required to unlock this door. Let's talk to Alora.
Time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face?
Thank you for noticing.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Alright. We're gonna choose might. Will you shut up, or should I make you?
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
War hero. Dead soldiers. Right. Hilarious.
Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
If my people have set up checkpoints, it's for a good reason.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
I'm gonna say... Are you talking about this fort?
You really have no idea what happened to this place, do you? The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killings started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
War hero. Deeran soldiers wouldn't turn on each other like feral dogs.
I told you, they weren't right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
I'm gonna say... Hang on. You said their faces changed, but that man's face looks normal.
He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Let's hear her out before we decide.
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
I'm gonna say... You'd help two Adirans, after all that.
Doesn't look like I have a choice, eh? You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
I don't know if you're guilty or innocent. And I don't care.
Gods. That's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Let's go find that key, Garrick.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
Alright, optional. Search for the key to Alora's cell. Aha. It's indicating that I can climb this? Nope. That didn't work. What about here? Oh, that's interesting. I like how it teaches you to sort of look for ways around the environment. There we go. We got a backpack. We got, oops, copper skit and a health potion. Happily take that. Nothing there. Oh! We actually have not gone through all this, so... Let's take a look and nothing else, so... Got another little crate here. Spoiled cucumber, plus 100% food poisoning. We don't want that. What else? Spoiled cabbage. Not good for us. We'll leave that alone. Nothing else there. Dead soldier with an essence potion. Crate. With nothing in it, it seems. Go down that way, but let's check over here and see what we got across the ways. Press left Alt to switch between your two weapon loadouts. So we have a common bow. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and take the bow. And let's see what we have here, if anything.
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. So, let's see. Weapons. How do we do... Oh, left control. How do we do our second loadout here? Current loadout. Sorted by type. Left control. Okay, we're just going to go and click this way and just do left control. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. We are going to have to take a look at the, the tutorial here. Where is that? Journal. Switching weapon loadouts. Open your inventory with tab to edit your weapon loadouts. Okay, left alt. It's left alt. That didn't work. Got you. Tab. Inventory. Common bow. There we go. Alright.
Nice work.
And there we go. We open up that that area for us. Fireforge says, can you left alt in menu and then equip? I'm not so sure, Fireforge. Okay, this looks dangerous. Oh my gosh. I don't think we took any damage. Let's see, we got someone dead in there. We got a note, interrogation log. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach. Detained immediately upon under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor, sullen and defiant. Demeanor, sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Day 2. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later. Observed that rations had nonetheless been eaten. Day 3. Prisoner questioned about the purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods. Talking about Alora, I believe. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly. Returned to holding cell. Our Alora, obviously an experienced smuggler. Then we got the 4th Northreach jail key. Pick that up. Go ahead and unbar this door. Before we head out, let me just make sure that we're not leaving anything here. We got copper skeet, essence potion, pelt, and a common rope. We'll take all that good stuff. Alright. I think we've exhausted this room. Fireforge. Go ahead and drop another save. Let's use the key.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
And Alora's joined the party.
It's too quiet.
We got some backup. And we can go through this area now and see what they had. Deerskin gloves. We'll happily pick that up. And let's go to our inventory tab. There's our deerskin gloves. Comfortable gloves to protect the hands while wielding heavy weapons or drawing back a bowstring. Deer are a rarity in the hostile ecosystem of the living lands, and the local breed are too clever for typical hunters. The majority of skins are imported from Adir or the Valian Republics, and it gives a 1% critical hit chance. Yeah, we'll pick that up. Why not? It's an improvement over what we're currently wearing. Okay. Got something here. Another health potion. Pick that up too. Enemies have weak points that can be visualized while aiming. Okay.
You're gonna regret this.
There we go. That's one. 2. That's 3. Take a look. See what else we might have around. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and eat something, shall we? Spring berries. Stew. Essence food, healing food. Stew. It's kind of hard for me to understand what I'm looking at here. Yeah, let's eat some healing food, why not? Well, it seems like kind of a waste, considering how much it heals, so we'll hang on to it until we're a little lower in health.
Adarian soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
There we go. Doing a little bit of parkouring.
Could take out a whole Deerwooden village with that kind of ordnance. What did they think they'd be fighting?
Let's take a look at what we have here. Is there a way through? Doesn't look like we can get in there. Doesn't look like there's anything we can actually loot, and there's the ordnance they're talking about, the cannonballs and what have you.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
Saves
But
a
the
lot.
Deerans, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Jump over this and see what we have in this cave. Huh. It's an alternate way around, I guess? Oops, almost missed that jump. We got the, a red Gyarados called Kill over there in the Great Hall. There we go. Happily take the spring berries and the common sword. Swords swing quickly, delivering moderate damage output. However, they deal low stun and have a very low block efficiency. Let's go ahead and compare the two weapons we have here. So we're doing 16 and, okay, gotcha. So that's basically what it is. So it's actually better for us to use the common sphere. So we're going to stick with the common sphere for the moment. Queen team had say, shut up, bot. Now, is there things that we may have left behind? Over here, I wonder? Perhaps. Perhaps in the water. Let me go ahead and save the game. Resume the game. We're gonna see what's in this water here. I hope it's deep enough. I guess it was. I didn't know if I took damage there. I don't think I did. Fire forces, they're taking over the world. Got some iron chunks, got some good stuff there. Let's come up with some air. This game is just indescribably gorgeous, Fireforge and Queen. Like, look at this. Look at this! And exploration feels very rewarding. Feels very rewarding. Fireforge and Queen talking about the bots taking over the world. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. We're learning how to play this game. We're going to be conquering Aurora in no time. Am I going the right way? Oops. Oh, hey, look at that. I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. I will say it's kind of weird playing with keyboard and mouse a little bit, like especially with the dodges. I guess I should try blocking attacks. I'm scared of getting hurt though.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Alright, let's go ahead and drop a save. Sounds like a savable moment here.
Shite, fine. We'll do this the
Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I wanna hit the sneak attack, or figure out how to do it. Adventurers, who join me in welcoming Hanabu over there on Twitch, saying, "Hey, hey, Hanabu, thank you for finding the Wyvern's lair."
Now. Think, aim, and
Oh no!
Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and load that up, and let's not do the power attack until we know what we're doing. Queen Tiamat says blocking spells all the way. Spoken like a true archmage, Queen Tiamat.
easy now.
Hannah
Think,
Wu says,
aim,
how's it
and
going? It's going
strike.
pretty good. We're checking out Avowed here.
Stay in the tall
The
grass.
lair this evening.
We can get the drop on them.
Okay.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Alright, that was one way of doing it. So let's see if there's another option if you get like close enough to the Zarv, what happens? Is there like an instant kill kind of move you can make? Alright, here we
Stay
go.
low and tick quick. Whoosh. Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
Oh, damn!
My, did your god give you that power too?
More coming. Stay down and don't get killed.
He just leveled up. Press tab to apply points. Yes, please. All right, character screen. That was that. That stealth kill was sick. Queen Tiamat says sorcery is what I do. Sorcery is what I am. It's going good, Hanabu. The stream is going well. We're enjoying our time in Avowed. Welcome to the lair. Please join us. The character screen shows your stats. From the screen, you can view attributes and their related bonuses and can increase your attributes by spending attribute points granted by leveling up. Attribute bonuses will cap out after a certain point. You can also reset your attribute points in exchange for currency. On the right side of the screen is a comprehensive summary of your character's statistics, including your background, level, damage reduction granted by your armor, critical hit chance of your weapons, active status effects, and unlocked abilities. Okay, we're going to go ahead and invest that in strength. Yes, there we go. Plus 12% damage, plus 40% carrying capacity. Sounds good. All right, and we also want to work on our stamina too. Don't want to forget our stamina as well. That's going to be kind of important for us. Okay, toggle your first ability. We have Charge. It's a fighter active. Costs 20 essence, and it has a cooldown of 10 seconds. Dash forward and smash into anything in your way, interrupting enemies and dealing explosive damage to break enemy blocks, destroy walls, and shatter frozen enemies for bonus damage. We have Tanglefoot, which is a ranger active. It costs 20 essence, has a duration of 8 seconds, cooldown of 10 seconds, and summons lingering, entangling vines that root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. Finally, we have Minor Missiles. It's a wizard active, 25 essence, 10-second cooldown, and summons 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage to nearby enemies on impact. Let me go ahead and select Charge. There we go. Are you sure you wish to unlock Charge 1? Yes, that's going to be our fighter ability. There we go. Alright, your essence meter is the purple bar below your health bar. Replenish essence by drinking essence potions or collecting purple essence fragments dropped by defeated enemies. When you level up, you will be rewarded ability points that can be spent to purchase or upgrade abilities. Cast abilities via the action radial or from quick slots. Abilities require essence to cast. Got it. Okay. Go ahead and drop a save. Baronial says magic missile. We got a 5 Seeker over here at the lair joining us adventurers saying, hey, what's up? I have to stop looking at your playthrough because I'll be getting the game myself. But after that, I'll come back and check you out. Sounds good, 5 Seeker. Thanks for dropping by. Hannah says, do you mainly play this game or any other games also? I play a variety of games, Hannah. Mostly computer role-playing games, and I'm playing a lot of Ultima Online. That's my MMORPG of choice here at the Wyvern's Lair. So if you're into those kind of games, you know, I suggest you stick around. Let's go ahead and resume. Let's see what we have here. Hidden again. Okay. So let's see if we can sneak up on that Zora. Oh, they found us. Yes. Dealt with. Oh, how? Where was that? Rude. Do I have that radial up again? I do. Maybe I don't want to use that. Nicely done, troops. Enemies have a stun meter below their health bar. Attacking enemies will build up their stun. You gotta read that. You gotta read that tutorial. Tutorials. Combat. What was it? Stun special attacks. Enemies have a stun meter below their health bar. Attacking enemies will build up their stun. Press left mouse button near a fully stunned enemy to perform a special attack for massive damage. Okay. Gotcha. Good to know. I'd say that was a pretty good combat. What do you guys think? Fast and brutal. 2 stealth kills. I'm enjoying this. Hannah, have I played GOW? What does that stand for? What is that acronym for? I am not familiar with GOW. God of War? God of War? I have not played God of War. Just hold on 1 second. Go ahead and adjust the layer here. There we go. Make ourselves nice and cozy in the dungeon. There we go. Alright, let's drop a save real quick. And continue to see what this environment has for us now that we've finished slaughtering the Zaros in style. Fireport says, looking pretty good. Worried it might be too fast for me, though. It does feel pretty fast, Fireforge. Fortunately, I appreciate the fact that companions can sort of grab a certain amount of aggro. That's good to see. It doesn't look like there's anything here to be found. We have something this a ways. Okay. Probably across those rocks. As you can see, we're getting these iridescent kind of clouds that billow into our vision every once in a while. I have noticed them. Look at this. Look at this, adventurers. And look at that backpack. Deerskin boots, yes please. Let's go ahead and equip that. Plus 10% dodge distance, sure. Anything with a mechanical bonus for ourselves we're going to equip. It definitely helps that you have like an active pause that you can use in combat, Fireforge, for those of us who are, you know, not as fast as we used to be. But yes, combat does feel pretty darn quick. Queen says, I wonder if there's a third-person view. There is, and I like to see the character I make. I'll show it to you, Queen, since you're asking about it. I actually toggled it just a short while ago. Should be under, where is it? All right. Ah, third-person view. There we go. Apply changes. Resume game. So this is kind of what third-person looks like. Queen Tiamat. Kind of cool. Yeah, you definitely get to see more of your character that way for sure. I kind of prefer first person myself, so we're going to go back to first person. Yep. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming Mien Bosoma. Salutations. Salutations back to you. Bosoma, welcome to the Wyvern's Lair. Alright. Hanabu, where are you joining us from? And you too, Bosoma. How did you find the lair today? Are you on the search for Avowed by any chance? Because if you are in the right place. There will be many more Avowed adventures in store for us here at the lair. Queen T-Mat says, okay, that makes things better for me. Lets me see the world around me better too. That it does. But I don't know, I just love the feel of like this first-person view. Sprint. It's encouraging us to go this way. There's no way through the waterfall, so I'm guessing we're going to have to go up this rock wall. Let's make sure we're not missing anything here, like a thorn fruit. What else could be here? Nope, nothing that way. Let's keep on moving. All right, find a way to reach the smuggler's boat. Okay, gotcha. So we got a couple updates here, and this Zorup looks like it was turned
Probably did
into.
better with that grimoire than he did.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell.
Talking about this mage. We got a common wand. We're going to take that. Wands cast homing projectiles very quickly. Enemies up to medium range. However, they have
Those look dry.
low block.
Damn it! Of course I didn't bring a flint.
Talking about these Zorups that this mage probably dealt with. We got an essence potion, common grimoire of elements.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
We got an arak, an alcoholic drink which restores 100 essence regeneration. So it's teaching us, I guess, to explore different loadouts here. So let's go ahead and go to our inventory and equip the common grimoire. And let's see, you have a grimoire hold, and oh, there we go. So we can do Fan of Flames.
Mugren's Fury in the book.
There we go, excellent. Let's go ahead and switch out to our weapons here. Actually, let's go back here and get back to our common bow. So it does, the game does really encourage you to mix and match what you're doing. Wasama says, have been following for some time already, just first time joining the live stream. Wasama, thank you so much for your support and for following my adventures here at the Wyvern's Lair, and welcome to your first live stream. Good to have you here. Appreciate long-time adventurers like you dropping by and saying hello. Roniel says, first person definitely has better immersion for me, but I like that there's the choice. Exactly, yeah, I agree, Roniel. It's good that you can sort of
We've got the
choose.
high ground. How should we do this?
Oh. Let's see what we got. What are we looking at? We got this guy there, the Zork Guard. What else do we have? You can only see, oh, there's several of these things. The Zork Forager. Alright, let's go ahead. Drop a save. And let's do what we do best. We're gonna just jump in and we're gonna have at it. I think that's what we're gonna do. So yeah. Well, maybe. Let's see. Hidden. Excellent. Still hidden. Go back this way. And let's head into the bushes here. Just wait for that forager to come around again. Bosma! There we go. Fireforce says that's our wyvern for ya. Those guys are kind of just hanging out there. So let's head back over here. See if we can loop around. There's two. Can we get this ambush done? I don't know if we can. Not moving. Can I get a stealth archer kill? I don't think so. Okay, we're going to see how stealth works. I'm curious to see just how we can get this going for ourselves. We're going to drop a save. And we're going to see if we can rush up on one. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's go ahead and load. That did not work. But it's 3 against 3, so it's kind of an even fight. I think we can do this.
Stay low and hit quick.
Oh, one of them's moving. Okay, excellent. Let's go after that one. I thought they were all kind of like hanging out and partying with each other over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got another one there. Quite a few. Quite a few of these things. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I don't think we can... Oh, maybe we got one chance for another stealth kill. Maybe one chance. Yes. Drop save. That was good. So now it's 3 against 3. Okay. Uh-oh. Switch weapons. Stop crouching. Whoa! Okay. Let's do this. There we go. That does not look friendly. Let's go ahead and drink something. What do we want to drink? We're still good. We're still good there. So let's stop worrying about that guy. Oh. Let's take care of the ads first. There we go. Perfect. Let's see what we got here. Got the one. Wow. Whew. That was intense. I'm still trying to figure out combat here. I have no idea how to take advantage of a fully stunned enemy yet, but we will one day. One day in our playthrough. We will get that done. All right. Just there, get that adjusted a little bit. Crawl back into our little lair. Does that look good? I think so. All right, let's see what this thing had on them, if anything. Oh, look at that. Let's use this to bring it down. Oops-a-days. Alright, so there was another way of approaching this fight. Gotcha. We use that explosion to cause a ruckus. Put Garrick on fire briefly. Let's see what we have here.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Godless. Backpack. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Apple. There we go. Copper skeet and essence potion. Sorry. There we go. Still getting used to the keys here. As you can see. Drop a save. I like how this game basically kind of rewards you for taking a moment to look at your environment. Like, I totally missed these explosive bulbs at the top of those arches that we could have made use of in the combat. Crumbling ruins. hearing some voices there. Take a look. Can we see what's going on? Fireforge says you just lit your guy on fire. Green Team Matt says, roasted mushrooms in Fireforge. I think I heard my character screaming just then. Let's take a look around. We have interactables here. These biofluorescent mushrooms. Very pretty. Let's drop a save.
I tried to tell them. Why won't they listen?
Stedman Rauch. Surrounded by the corpses of his former friends and allies.
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
War hero. He's the commander. He must have answers.
Aye. Maybe we could still get through to him.
Good luck with that.
Who disturbs us?
Let's just talk. Can we do that?
I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
Your log mentions desertions and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
War hero. I've seen soldiers with scarred minds. This is something worse.
Scars? What scars? They brought axes to cleave into the wood. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill the rot.
There we go.
Now you've done it.
Okay. Whoa. Gotcha. Alright, time to eat a consumable. Look at me moving around my my chair the way that I am. Okay. Did I eat it? I don't know if I did. I think I did, yeah. Oh. Yep. I thought I did. Thought I did heal myself. I got 23 out of... Okay, got you. I see that. I see that. Let's go ahead and... oh. There we go. That healed me. Hey, I got my my combo. And down he goes.
Probably
Woo!
some noble who bought his commission. Now
That was
look at him.
intense.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Hey, Gyarados called kill. Thanks for popping in. I don't know. I very purposely have put the restream bot within the Great Hall. I do want my community to kind of be connected across both the Discord channel, the Discord server, and both Twitch and YouTube. Obviously, I don't stream every day. It's usually twice a week at the most. This is an exception. And I don't know. I like how it connects us. So I'm going to stick with it for the time being. Queen Team Essays, or just eat the bot. It stole my hammer too. What? Didn't steal your hammer. All right, so we got the Senior Officer's Reprimand and the Common Great Hammer. Let's take a look at. Oops. Of course. Let's first pick this up. Sedman Ralk, yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Dreadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son custom to you. But there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Windbrat. What? Fireforge says it did, Wyvern. Look, she's not a mod anymore. I had my hammer at the beginning of the stream and now I don't. The bot took it. That's a problem. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Add to journal and continue. We're also going to take the common Great Hammer. That's going to be good. Great Hammers deal extremely high damage and stun. They also have high block efficiency, allowing them to block with low stamina cost. However, they swing very slowly with a very high stamina cost. So that's why we need to be putting points into resolve as we level up here. So let's go ahead and get that set up. Common Great Hammer, yes please. Yes! There we go, cool. Let's open up the chest. Sarcophagus. Queen says, me and Gonk gonna stage a coup for that bot. I don't blame you. That's not cool that it took away your mod status. Fireforge, do you have mod status still on YouTube? We're gonna grab the common spear. Oops. Common spear, softwood branch, and health potion. And we're looking good. Give a whack at that. Slow. Slow weapon. What's the power attack look like? Oh, yes! Yes! I like it. What do we have here? Soul Sponge. Pick that up. Fireport says, yup. That's so bizarre. Why the heck would it take away Queen's Hammer? That alone is a bannable offense, Queen T-Mat. Not gonna lie. I agree with you. That is not cool. Okay, we came through this way. Let's see what we have up here, shall we? If I can get up there, that is. Nope. Doesn't look like we can. What about here? Can I climb? I can. Oops. Almost. Let's try that again. Oops. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Oh. Can I climb? No. I climbed very briefly. There we go. Hey, we did it. Excellent. And let's see what we have here. We got a backpack. Let's open that up. We got copper skeet, health potion, and softwood branch. Yeah, and I love how it rewards out of the box exploration. You should love this, Fireforge. I know you play a lot of Ark Survival. It kind of reminds me a little bit of it. Okay, let's see what's here too, for that matter. I love how powerful this weapon feels. Notes on the Godless. Torn from the field notebook of Yejda Tender, captain of the Adirian Expedition Corps. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I'm no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture covered the living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect the maritime culture to have a deep relationship to Andra, and a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowayne, too, they should fear and favor, given the aggressive wilderness of this land. And I have never explored a corner of Ayora that did not recognize the centrality of Barrett to the cycle of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But that can't be. They gave birth and died, as all kith do. They sought shade in the long hot days of deep summer, and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing in baskets and pots. So many beautiful pots, pots that only a people who recognized and valued beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here and they lived well. But they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always toward the gods, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and potsherds I sift through, I cannot grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island's soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners could unearth by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. Queen Tiamat says, you and me bot, the lair isn't big enough for both of us. Queen Tiamat says, I reported the bot at Twitch. Let's go ahead and give you the hammer over on Twitch, Queen. Let me see if I can quickly do that here. Someone has to have the hammer over on Twitch. Let's go here, Twitch. You haven't added any collaborators yet. Collaborate and stream with your friends. Let's see. Where's Tiamat? Or Fireforge. Let's see. How do I see who's on my stream? Let's see. Followers, affiliates, partners. Yeah, I'm entirely unused to Twitch. So let's see if I can find. I see Fireforge. Let's click on Fireforge. Pin this message. Follow, invite, mod actions. Let's definitely do a mod action on Fireforge. Okay, I do not know how to use Twitch. That's what I've learned in my brief little foray into taking a look at Twitch. We're gonna have to do that off stream. Izan says, I didn't even know you were streaming on Twitch. We are not messing around, Izan. We are streaming on Twitch. We're streaming on YouTube. It is the new era here at the Wyvern's Lair, for sure. But I do need to figure out how to make you guys mods over on Twitch, so I will look into that. And welcome back. Welcome back, Izan. I'm actually going to be heading out pretty soon and getting to that day. The reason why I can't link up with you, I'm just hoping to find kind of a good spot to do that here. Ferrano says, go to community role manager. Let's do that. Let's do that. We got some good people here with us this afternoon, so let's go ahead and get that set up. Right. All right, community role manager. Bring that up. We got the restream bot. So let's see. You can now give artists in your community the recognition they deserve. Username, all roles, add new. Search. Let's see. Fireforge. Do we have Fireforge here? The Flint Fireforge. The Flint Fireforge. There we go. We got Flint Fireforge here. Make them moderator. Queen, where you at on Twitch? There you go. Queen Tiamat. We got Queen Tiamat there. Let's go and give you that role as well. Add new. Queen Tiamat. Make sure I'm getting the right person here. We got Cindy saying, hey, how are you? I'm good, Cindy. Welcome to the Wyvern's Lair. There's a couple of Queen Tiamat. Nope, there's on the one and only Queen Tiamat. Making you a moderator. Bada bing. Anyone else? We got Isambad too. Let's go ahead and make Izzy a moderator as well. Add new. The Triumvirate. Old school Triumvirate here. Isn't bad. It's an adorable little guy there. Boom. Suddenly we have moderators on Twitch. Excellent. Thank you for Roniel. Firefighter's hammer time. And down we go. Okay, it's official. DM Wyvern's loving Avowed. And it's also proof positive that I can play, you know, games released on 2025 here on my channel. You know, mostly I play games from the 1980s or, you know, the mid-90s, but the Wyvern's Lair, the beast that is my my desktop computer, can handle much more than that, so this is proof that we can do that here. This hammer, I love it, Fireforge. Speaking of hammers, I got my own band hammer in the game.
We twine.
The closer we twine. That doesn't sound good. Another Adra pillar. And this time there's a glow to it. Okay, before we go there, I'm going to go ahead and see what we have. We got Burn Lady here. Okay, probably should interact with this this Adra pillar, if we can. Oh, we can.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
I'm going to say, I heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
It said I had returned here.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No. I think something in the Ardra spoke to him.
People can have spiritual experiences near Adra, can't they?
Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
We have bigger things to worry about.
True, like getting to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
That's interesting. So we could have actually missed that entirely if we hadn't poked around. Let's see what we got here. Nothing.
Boat! There it is.
Hey, Garrick, Laura, we made it.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
I'm gonna say, I'm glad we took a chance on you.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
War hero. No enemy is invincible. We beat Ralk. We'll beat whatever corrupted him.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
I learned my lesson. I'm not going to read that. I'm just gonna wait for this to tick by.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
We made
If
it.
anyone asks, you never met me.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What will you do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Anything I should look out for in Paradis?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Goodbye, Garrick, and good luck.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Talk to Alora too.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
I'm gonna say... wink. That's a deer in diplomacy for you.
I don't push her luck.
Anything I should know about Paradis?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright?
Do all the locals dislike the Adirans?
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
Right, goodbye.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
This is our first true steps into the world of Avowed adventurers. Finally made it safely to port thanks to the help of Garrick and our smuggler friend Alora here.
This is your final warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet in your leg.
And here I thought we were getting along. You know, if you just tell me where the claviger is, I'd get out of your hair.
He's out on official business. That's all you need to know.
So he didn't tell you either.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Might 4-2. You want to try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy.
Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradis. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Resolve. Glare silently.
Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Now there's a good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
I'm gonna say... who or what is the claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradis's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
I'm gonna say raise an eyebrow. They left the town at the same time.
Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradis anyway. Keeps things interesting.
I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Adir.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
War hero, can you follow orders, or will I need to hold your hand the entire way?
I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Before I head out, what's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
I say, what are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
I've never met a Steel Garrote paladin in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
War hero, Ludwine. No one told me she was here.
Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how?
We fought side by side, but that was a long time ago.
Just the thought of seeing her in battle sends a chill down my spine. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the dead fire, and death spat her back out.
I'm gonna say, any idea what she wants with me?
To catch up on old times, I suppose?
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
We've got what we need. Let's move.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
All right, new companion. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Rawatayan Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the living lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Abilities. Kai fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. Fire starter. Order Kai to burn away webs, brambles, or other flammable obstacles.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
I agree. It is time to get some fresh air and step away from the world of Avowed for the time being, adventurers. But this has been a grand session. I've really enjoyed this. I have truly enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to returning back. But for now, the adventure is ending. Bossman says, nice indeed. That was a great line from that encounter with that captain. I agree. Fireforge likes her. I like her too. Where's the romance, the militia captain option? Green Team Man says, what's this? A fish person? Yes, that's part of the lore of Pillars of Eternity. They I forget what the term is for them, Team F, but when Josh Sawyer and George Zeitz were coming up with the lore for Pillars of Eternity, they don't want to exactly, render up, stock fantasy tropes. So they got rid of the idea of an orc or half-orc and came up with this sort of replacement race, if you will, for them. They're Rautoans, I guess? They're a seafaring, very strong race, obviously descended from some sort of aquatic creature. Maybe he's from Innsmouth. Amawa, There we go. Veronial, thank you for helping me out with that. Honestly, never thought that Mao had actual scales in their skin. Cool detail. Yeah, absolutely. You get a lot more flavor of the world as it's presented here. But this has been a great session. I want to thank everyone who showed up. Of course, our old friends like Fireforge, being Tiamat, Isn't Bad, Veronial, Kidfox Wayne, thank you for stopping in to say hi. Always appreciate you coming by. And all the new adventurers who wandered in from Twitch and YouTube, Cindy, Connor09. Who else do we have here? Of course, we got Rados called Kill over there on YouTube, complaining about the restream bot. Hannah Wu. Yeah, a lot of cool new faces dropped in over the course of the stream. Always good to see that. Zelkova, of course. Poison Ivy. This is a fun one, and I look forward to returning back to Avowed. It's not going to be a speed run. I'm out this weekend. When I come back, I'll probably do another stream on Tuesday. I'll be driving all the way back from Phoenix on Monday, so I'll be out of pocket. Won't be able to connect with the adventuring party, unfortunately. Fireforge says still kept the dwarves though. Smiling face. I will be back later this evening for those who can make it. Fireforge, you are expected to attend, of course. I'll be joining the Knights and Squires of the Wyvern's Lairs who take on more of the New Legacy Shard and Ultima Online. So I'll be underway around 5 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So for those of you who just can't get enough DM Wyvern, I'll be over there in just a handful of hours. But till then, I want to wish everyone here well. I look forward to seeing you.